Understanding international wire transfer delays.
Hello and welcome. Today, we're diving into a subject that concerns many people who send money overseas: international wire transfers. What affects their processing time? Why does it sometimes take longer than you expect? Let's break it down and understand the key factors.
What is an international wire transfer?
Firstly, it's important to understand what we mean by an international wire transfer. This is a method of electronic funds transfer from one person or entity to another. The process involves a series of steps across different banks or payment systems, often in multiple countries. Now, what factors can affect the processing time of these transfers?
Bank policies.
Bank policies can greatly influence how long an international wire transfer takes. Every bank has its own internal procedures for handling wire transfers, including security checks, hours of operation, and processing times. For instance, if a bank's cutoff time for processing transfers is 2 p.m., and your transaction is initiated after this time, it may not be processed until the next working day.
Destination of the transfer.
The destination of the transfer can also play a role. Transfers to certain countries might take longer due to stricter regulations, additional security checks, or slower banking systems. If the receiving bank is in a country with a different time zone, this could also delay the transfer.
Intermediary banks.
Intermediary banks, or correspondent banks, are third-party banks used when the sending bank and the receiving bank don't have a direct relationship. When intermediary banks are involved, it can add additional steps and time to the transfer process.
Transfer amount.
Large transfer amounts may trigger additional security checks or need additional approval steps that can add time. This is to ensure compliance with anti-money laundering and fraud prevention regulations.
Currency exchange.
The need for currency exchange can add time to the process too. If the wire transfer needs to be converted into another currency, it might delay the transfer slightly due to exchange procedures. Understanding these factors can help set realistic expectations when you send or receive international wire transfers. It's clear that multiple elements can influence the processing time, including bank policies, the destination of the transfer, intermediary banks, transfer amounts, and currency exchange requirements. We hope this video has given you a clearer insight into the world of international wire transfers. Thanks for watching, and remember to stay patient when dealing with international money transfers.